Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Into the box, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second, center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and the Nats are into the hit column for the first time this season. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Joe Morgan.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Tony Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tony Perez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Perez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Chopped in front of home plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Johnny Bench has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. In now, Adam Duvall. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Duvall is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
No balls and 1 strike. Snap throw from the catcher. But he dives back safely. From the stretch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Rendon goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Line towards center field. Griffey is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that brings up Scott Schebler, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Scott Schebler.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to center field. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The center fielder, number 24.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Line towards center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Standing in now, Tony Perez. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Great American Ballpark.
Leading off for Washington, the pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Fastball called for strike 2. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Turner, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Schebler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. They into the box now, Johnny Bench, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Line softly toward the hole, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Riding in once again, Barry Larkin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Scherzer will check it first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and they go down in a hurry here. And now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Bounce to first. Perez gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
On the ground to the left side. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. So digging in now, Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Digging in, Luis Castillo. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! A solo shot for Junior. First home run of the campaign for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Joe Morgan. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Schebler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there, 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Suarez right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So stepping in, Tony Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 5.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Johnny Bench. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Bench, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Oh, here it is. Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And oh, that gets him on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Scherzer will check it first, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Sliding stop by Murphy. Step on the bag for one. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A ball and no strikes, here it is. 1-1 the count. There's a swing and a high fly ball out to left field. This ball's got a chance, and this one is gone.
He must have had a big old country breakfast this morning, pal. Boy, oh boy.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Daniel Murphy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2. Popped him up. Bench waits on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Washington. They still. Sammy Solis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ken Griffey Jr. has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Murphy's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bench over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder, Michael.
Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Howie.
In the air to left. Duvall ranging forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. Brandon Kinsler is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So coming to the plate, Tony Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Tony Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. Pitch inside, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Adam Duvall.
Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-0. Scorched to third. Rendon is there. Tag from Montero. They got him at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Scott Schebler. And a double steal try here. In there, now the throw. Now the 0-1. Right back at the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well. Now to the plate, Luis Castillo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Now batting, Joe Morgan. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in on the warning track. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the ball is dropped. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
Up next for the Nationals.
On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall on the move. 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Eaton stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Tony Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready to take his hacks again, Johnny Bench. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A solo shot here to left, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career, as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
In now, Barry Larkin.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Adam Duvall.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. His past history with Sean Kelly, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Taylor.
Stepping up now, Michael Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
12 to